What's going on, Malakis? It's your boy, VNNCZ3 here, and in this video, I want to go over the new KvK strategy that seems to be working for everybody who's actually using it. Also, I want to go over ways that IGG can improve the upcoming KvK events, because let's be real with one another, 1v1 KvK is absolutely alright, but just to give you guys a little bit of a bonus here, here's some visual pleasing reports, okay? Check that out. Check this one out, and then this one, and then the one behind me. That's what I'm trying to say, fam. Mr. Cupid Chips in the guild for the win. This guy that he rallied, by the way, was 850 plus million might in gold champion gear. Video on the way. I want to give these guys a absolute special shout out. So look, check this out. If you guys are about that life, if you're about that life, and you want to clap on some people, right? Then hit these guys up. I mean, look, it's 200 million might required, 70 million kills as a minimum. And you've got to be 18 years and over, okay? No kids or whatever the case may be. I think most people at that might are going to be older. But regardless of the fact, okay? This is a drama-free guild. No racism, none of that stuff. None of that's tolerated. Let's go get the Chinese, those gooks or whatever. They don't tolerate that, okay? You'll get G-kicked immediately, all right? But anyways, these guys are absolutely cool beans, right? Butter my finger. This guy and me, we actually went around a little bit and we started killing quite a few people, right? That were invading our kingdom. And Mr. Cupid Chips right here, this guy, ooh-wee! That's all I'm gonna say about that. But okay, Scoobs, let's go ahead and get into this video, shall we? The #1 KvK strategy that everybody and their dogs are using right now, and if you're not using it, you should, okay? It's these two things. One, you stay bubbled, okay? And then you just gather resources like this guy right here. You just keep gathering resources. That is the #1 strategy that's getting people their solos done, okay? What they'll do is a lot of the times is they'll put like a full entire march of troops on a tile, okay? And I caught so many of these guys out there trying to do that. I would send my T4s at them and I would crush them on the tile. I hit a few guys with full T4 marches on their tile without a leader, and I absolutely obliterated that tile, okay? Congratulations on the repair bill. That's all I'm gonna say about that, right? There's that strategy, and that works for a lot of players, especially these guys right here that are like, you know, 5.8 million and whatnot. But the other strategy a lot of people are using actually that's working, and they don't do it all that often unless they're really used to it. And by the way, I did my hair up for you guys again, you know, I got a little calic right here, so anyways, look, all I'm trying to say right here is, got my hair did for you guys. I read the comments, a lot of you guys are saying, thank you, you're welcome, all right? Anyways, look, a lot of guys this KvK, 100%, were just tile hitting, because they would go through so many random relocators. Like, I only have 223, because I go through a ton of these things during KvK, because, like, I'll random relocate, and I'll, like, wind up, like, I don't know, like, right here, right? I'll wind up, like, right here, and all I see around me is, like, shielded castles, basically, and nobody on tile. So, what I would do, and I did this towards the end of the KvK, here's what I did. I'd random port somewhere, right? Random relocate somewhere, and then I would just scout around. I would see, okay, is there a tile-dense area? With enemies around it. And then I'd be like, okay, let me check around here. Okay, oh, look, so I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, sure. Let me port right here, all right? Let me lose one relocator, and then come around here and hit every single one of these tiles up. There's a lot of guys out there that got a boatload of points with that. I'm telling you guys right now, if you're not into tile hitting, KvK is turning out to be the tile hitting like extravaganza, like real talk. I mean, it's just, it's kind of depressing because I don't know, like I'm still frustrated over the KvK, which leads me into how IGG can improve their KvK-ness, okay? So check this out. What IGG could and should be doing is matching kingdoms. If they do a 1v1, they need to match kingdoms that have equal amounts of might in the kingdom. It is not hard with their systems to depict who and who against each other. Okay, I say who and who. Anyways, look, the matchmaking needs to be better. They need to not have one kingdom dominating the other kingdom, because let's just be real with one another. That's exactly what happened this KvK. If you were not dominating your opponent, they were dominating you. That's pretty much about it. I mean, I get it, the strategy behind it. The strategy behind it is to basically say, okay, well, I can't do this rally. I can't do that rally. I need to spend more money. I just need to spend more money. That's in my opinion, that's basically what that is all about, that 1v1. It's to give you a recognition on how badly you do in KvK, or how not strong you act. I don't know, like, look, it's basically a put down if you are not the ones winning, okay? And it makes those guys that are winning spend a lot more of their gems, okay, on relocators, because I went through so many. I mean, let's just be real, right? I was over 200 and something thousand gems. I mean, I bought a few gems lately, but I was over like 200, closer to 300,000 gems. And yeah, man, the KvK just drained them, just basically from relocators. You know what I'm saying? So, in my opinion, they need to have better matchmaking, way better matchmaking. That will absolutely solve a lot of issues, okay? Like, there's no reason why K182, where rank 50 is over 1 billion. Look at this. It's going. What is this madness? Rank 100 is what again? Let me see what rank 100 is in this kingdom. Oh, so basically somebody you don't want to rally. Like, that's basically it, okay? 873 million might, okay? That's all I'm trying to say here, is that we should have went against a kingdom like where BRR and DJ and SGK are at. Like, we would match well with those kingdoms. Why? Well, because the Titans will fight the Titans, and we'll just see who wins. At the end of the day, that's pretty much the way it goes down, right? But then players like me that are at 320 million might, there's not a whole lot of players like us that are going to see a whole lot of action, because it's just the Titans fighting each other, which is fine, okay? One other thing I would say right here, one other thing I would say right here is that the KvK, right? And by the way, I want to give a huge shout out to Tension. I know the KvK is not up anymore, right? Because I took it down immediately. But shout out to Tension. He scored number 4 or number 5, like number 4 or number 5 in the world, and he's not a billion might player. I mean, the guy, let me see here, right? Let's go to my guild really quick. Let's go to the might ranking. Boom, Tension. 578. He was like, he was up near 700 million when he first started, but the guy is a monster. I mean, in Ice 1 CE, basically, we scored 4th or 5th globally, right? With zero fort and base time, right? Why? Because it's boring, bros. It's boring, okay? But anyways, here's my other way that they can solve the crisis for KvK, is that when players are bubbled, they cannot earn any points. That is a huge thing. There was so many people, even T4 players, upwards of like 200 million, just gathering for this KvK. If you force those players to not be bubbled in order to gain points, then that would solve a lot of issues. I mean, yeah, granted, they could rebubble at any time. It would just be a big deterrence, okay? That's all I'm going to say about that. Like, that is a huge thing, okay? If they are able to say, okay, you don't get any points for being bubbled, that would be huge. Better matchmaking would be really huge. 1v1 wouldn't be so bad at the end of the day if that happened. Also, I am a huge stickler of, if you hold your own forts and your own base, if you are the ones holding all of this stuff, you should not get any points whatsoever. If that is your kingdom, that will highly encourage players like, you know, the MC5 guys who basically just stayed in this kingdom. I mean, or the WOG or whatever the case may be, okay? Or the S1S guys. It would highly encourage those players to actually get out and go invade another kingdom. Okay, now, granted, we still gotta defend ours, but you still get points on the rally on that base, okay? And you hold it in hopes that they'll rally you back, but if they won't, have a skeleton crew in there, whatever the case is. Or maybe cut down how many points you get for holding your own base and your own forts, because it's ridiculous. Like, the guilds, like, I hate to say it like that, but like MC3, MC5, K1, anyways, basically these monster guilds with full gold champion players with 11k heroes, they don't got to do much of anything other than just hold a base. That's literally it. Like, okay, what are you gonna do? Like, okay, sure. And then their whole guild basically puts one troop in, fills it up to the brim, a couple of people to withdraw, send in 200k marches or 300k marches or whatever, right? And then that's pretty much all she wrote. Your base is full, you're getting the absolute most amount of points out of it and everything, okay? I really, really do believe that at the end of the day, they really, really, really should not be able to give that many points. It's just not okay. But here we go. Look, I want to look at this player really quick before I lose my train of thought. Julian and Juliak. My bad. Here we go. And GWA. This player was over 850 million might. Was over, but then, you know, this rally, and then that rally, and then this rally, and then that rally right there, all hit him. And that's all I'm going to say about that. I mean, you get caught slipping. This guy was totally offline. His leader inside the base. Full gold champ gear and everything like that, right? Got burned, man. Then he poured it back. Then this idiot poured it back. He poured it back, Fred. He poured it back. And guess what happened? He got rallied again. And this right here, this rally right here, this last one, is with his leader in the base. Like, he got bent over, bro. He got bent over. Anyways, that's all I'm going to say about that. But those are pretty much my thoughts, my wisdom. To make the 1v1 KvKs, or just any KvK better from the future on up, is have better matchmaking. Match up the might to the kingdoms, okay? We've got like trillions of might in this kingdom, right? Why not, you know, or I shouldn't say trillions, but we have a lot of might in this kingdom, okay? Why did we fight K184? It was pretty much empty. Like, there was targets. We had to basically gangbang everybody. Like, that's pretty much all we had to do. Better matchmaking, that would help out a lot of people. I promise you it really would. Don't allow people to get points if they are bubbled. That is a huge thing. Huge thing. Don't allow people that are bubbled to get points. And thirdly, if you are taking your own forts in your own base, you should get an extremely reduced amount of points, because people like this guy right here, like this guy right here, 2.7 billion might, all he's got to do is sit at the actual base, and that's it. And his guild will absolutely do phenomenal. Like, they'll do really, really, really good. I mean, that's pretty much about it. And Flotas here, yeah, we'll talk about that here in a bit, you know, next videos. Guys, look, KvK videos are to come. I've got to edit out all the videos. I have many hours worth of videos I have to edit. And aside from all of that stuff, tomorrow I'll post these. Why not? I'll post this rally right here tomorrow, all 4 of them. I think I only cut 3 of them, or 2 or 3 of them, because we didn't know what was going on. But anyways, look, I'll post that video up tomorrow. And always, don't forget, Friday's videos, 100%, are guild shoutouts and player shoutouts. So look forward to that video. Anyways, guys, look, John know what I'm talking about though, right? Love, peace, and chicken grease. Be safe. Thanks for stopping by. Dispense some of yo quality time. And stay classy. Woo!